Have you ever pondered the concept of universal consciousness? This intriguing idea suggests that we all share a collective awareness, an all-encompassing mind that transcends individual thought. Think about it. It's a concept that shatters the conventional perception of reality, challenging our understanding of self and individuality. It proposes a reality where your thoughts, my thoughts, everyone's thoughts are interconnected. It's a profound, mind-bending notion that begs the question, what if we are all part of a grand universal consciousness? Theories on universal consciousness are as diverse as they are fascinating. We'll begin by exploring Eastern philosophies, where the notion of a universal consciousness is deeply ingrained. Rooted in ancient spiritual traditions, such as Hinduism and Buddhism, the belief that all beings share a common universal consciousness is a central tenet. This consciousness, often referred to as Brahman in Hindu philosophy, is seen as the ultimate reality, encompassing all that exists. It's a concept that suggests that we are all interconnected, not just with each other, but with the universe itself. Buddhism, on the other hand, takes a slightly different stance. Although it doesn't explicitly refer to a universal consciousness, it promotes the idea of interconnectedness through concepts like dependent origination, which posits that all phenomena arise in dependence upon other phenomena. This can be seen as a kind of indirect affirmation of a shared consciousness. Switching gears, let's consider Western perspectives, which often question or outright reject the concept of a universal consciousness. Many Western philosophers, grounded in a tradition of rationalism and empiricism, argue that consciousness is an individual, subjective experience, unique to each being. They contend that it is shaped by personal experiences and cannot be universally shared. Moreover, from a scientific perspective, consciousness is often viewed as a byproduct of the brain's complex processing. Neuroscientists, for example, might argue that consciousness arises from the intricate interplay of neurons within our brains. This suggests a biological basis for consciousness, which seems to contradict the idea of a shared universal consciousness. However, it's worth noting that these are not the only perspectives out there. There are numerous other theories, from the metaphysical to the mystical, each offering its own unique take on universal consciousness. As we can see, perspectives on universal consciousness vary widely, but they all provoke deep thought and challenging questions. Now, you might be wondering, is there any scientific evidence supporting the concept of universal consciousness? Venturing into the realm of science, we find some fascinating theories and studies related to this concept. Quantum physics, the study of the fundamental particles and forces of the universe, has long been a playground for those seeking to understand consciousness. Take the double-slit experiment, for example. It suggests that particles can exist in multiple places at once and only solidify into a single reality when observed. This has led some to wonder if consciousness itself is the determining factor in shaping reality. Yet it's crucial to note that these interpretations are not universally accepted. Many scientists argue that quantum physics, while undeniably strange, does not necessarily imply a universal consciousness. They stress that our current understanding of quantum mechanics is still in its infancy, and caution against jumping to conclusions. Moreover, the concept of universal consciousness presents an inherent challenge to scientists. How do you measure something so intangible? How do you test for a universal mind? These questions are not easily answered, and as of now, there is no definitive scientific proof that universal consciousness exists. However, the lack of concrete evidence doesn't mean the investigation is over. Far from it. Scientists are continually pushing the boundaries of our understanding, exploring new theories and conducting more sophisticated experiments. While the scientific community is yet to reach a consensus, the exploration of universal consciousness continues to be a captivating quest. So, what have we learned about the intriguing concept of universal consciousness? We've delved into a plethora of theories, each unique and fascinating in its own right. Some posit that all life forms are interconnected, sharing a collective awareness, while others suggest that consciousness is the fundamental fabric of the universe itself. We've also explored the scientific angle, investigating potential evidence that might lend credence to these theories. We've seen how quantum physics and neuroscience are pushing the boundaries of our understanding, revealing tantalizing hints that consciousness may indeed be a universal phenomenon. Yet the debate rages on. As with any concept that probes the mysteries of existence, there are many questions left unanswered. But that's the beauty of it. It pushes us to question, to explore, to seek out the unknown. Whether you believe in the concept of universal consciousness or not, one thing is certain: it offers a fascinating perspective on our existence and the nature of reality.